Juan Manuel, estoy esperando por aquí.
Bienvenido, Juan.
Bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás?
Gracias. Bien.
No,
bien.
the first time I see you.
Yeah,
Today.
how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, wow.
Nice to meet you. It's new in this platform.
Welcome.
Okay, Juan. I introduce you. I'm waiting for this moment. And tell me, Juan, how are you thinking about the event?
I love the virtual events. I think they're awesome. I think everyone gets more relaxed in virtual events when it is in when we are in Avatar. So I love this space and the opportunity to share with different people from different cities and countries and to get an overview of what is happening.
Okay. And Juan, I love also one project he's developed, and the name is The Beard Dream, and he is a visual artist, producer, and director of audiovisual content, specialized in virtual and augmented reality content. Meant about promoting the relationship of new immersive and interactive media with multiple sectors. Juan is community partner in Latam and Laval Virtual, the largest immersive technology event in Europe, and Laval Virtual World, and a virtual platform for holding virtual events with avatars, and co-founder of Colombian Association on Immersive and Emerging Realities, XR. And Juan es un artista, es profesor, ¿no? En Colombia. Él desarrolla, pero además es un director de contenido visual. Tiene muchísimos proyectos en realidad virtual, realidad aumentada, y es un hombre muy apasionado con el tema de las tecnologías inmersivas. Es un placer para mí presentarlo. Él tiene un proyecto muy lindo por el cual hablábamos, nos conocimos, porque él hizo un video precioso de un osito y me encantaría que ustedes lo escucharan. Entonces, le doy paso a Juan. Bienvenido.
Thank you, Alexandra. Muchas gracias a todos. So I'm going to talk about my project. It's called the Bird Dream. We have been creating this project, and it's a project that is under development. We have been working on this project for the last year. But with all of the pandemic and everything, the project was in a hold on. But we want to continue this process. We think that is very relevant, so people get to know what is this kind of species, what does this bird mean to the ecosystem. And as Alexandra was saying, we met because Alexandra on her project, Justin Bieber, and I told her about this project that I think both of them are very relevant and have similar things, and we have a lot of things in common. So my project is about the spectacle bird that is from Colombia. I always want to start with this phrase from a very famous movie that is To Kill a Mockingbird, and it says that you never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around it. I will add to this phrase that really really talks about empathy, and I think empathy is like the common word when we are talking about virtual reality and augmented reality and immersive experiences. But I added to to this phrase that we should talk about animals also, because we must get to understand how do they do they see the world, how do they feel the world, and what does it mean that they are in a specific place. So I think virtual reality can get us an overview of what is happening with them and how can we contribute to so they don't go extinct as it's happening with this bird. So uh, for the ones that do not know, Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world, with more than 56,000 recorded species, and some more than 9,000 are unique. More than 9,000 species are only in Colombia. However, protecting and researching this natural treasure has been extraordinarily difficult during Colombia's nearly 55 or more than 60 years of internal conflict. All of you know that Colombia has had a very difficult time with internal conflict, but we are not talking we are not going to talk really about it because this is not the most difficult thing for these kind of animals or for the animals and species that are in Colombia. One of the species that lives in the areas of conflict is the spectacle bird or Andean bear. But the big threat for this animal, as I was saying, is not the internal conflict. The big problem is that people still see bears as an enemy. They still see them as something that is harmful, but do not appreciate the benefits we are taking from them. So people go hunting, or if someone gets to find one of these animals nearby their houses, they just want to kill it. But we need to change that that kind of view. We need to change that understanding of those animals because they are very important. Hunting is one of the major causes of population reduction in this species, uh, and local inhabitants kill birds for diverse reasons, including subsistence hunting, protection against attacks to livestock and crops, fear the animal due to cultural reasons, or it is calculated that around 1,200 birds are hunted down each year. So we do not have a lot of Andean birds in Colombia. These animals only are found in Colombia and in other countries in South America. But Colombia is the only one, and only three countries have what is called páramo. That is a very specific ecosystem where this bird lives. Uh, so we need to get people to understand the habitat of this animal. What does it mean that this animal lives in a good way in these ecosystems? And the thing is, and the most important part of this project is to understand that if we don't have birds, there is no water for us because the water is born on the páramos. That's where all the journey of water is born. So, and this animal is the guardian of this ecosystem. So if we don't have those birds, we don't have water. So I think this is like the big picture of why this project comes to life, and the importance of the project. Birds are an umbrella or flag species, which means that with the presence and conservation of the bird, we are defending a wide range of flora and fauna species that make the ecosystem viable. If the bird is completely removed from his habitat, there will be less water and there won't be a disperser. That is a disperser. The bird is called a disperser, and is the one that sows the seeds of trees all through the forest. So it goes while it's walking, and the seeds that it has eaten, he disperses all these seeds on the forest and in this ecosystem. So that is how the ecosystem maintains itself. So if we don't have the bird that walks a lot of kilometers, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of kilometers on these ecosystems. So if we kill them and if people kills them, we don't get to have the specific ecosystem of paramos. As I was saying, only 3 countries in the world has them, and is where the water is born. So that is why it is very important for the maintenance and of this spectacle bear and the Andean bear. Uh, through more than 10 years, one man has given his life to protect this special mammal. He is called Orlando Feliciano, and he is a local hero that protects spectacled birds and has rehabilitated and released several back into the wild. So when someone finds one bird that has been hunted or hasn't been killed but is injured, he comes to and rescue him. He protects him. He rehabilitated these species, and then he sent them back to the wild. So the work he's doing is very important, and through his foundation, we have been able to have full access to the magical and unknown world of these immersive technologies. And the time is now for people to really get to know and understand the importance of these species without threatening their habitat and those who are still alive. So what we really want to have with the experience and the virtual reality experience is that people, when they put their headsets on, get to know what the paramo is, what does it means for the local ecosystem and the world ecosystem, and they really don't have to go there because it is an endangered species. It is an endangered ecosystem. So while people stays away from these birds and the paramo, is better for all of us. So the importance of the project uh, really recalls on a social awareness at levels following the Sustainable Development Goals. And for this to take action, we'll need to do our part. We definitely want that spectacle bears to still exist and still be here for a very, very long time. But we need to get this right. The disappearance of the species, and especially of these birds, could strongly affect the renewal of forests and are perpetually in time. So this is an immersive, we had planned this project as an immersive location-based virtual reality experience. We are now, I don't know if it's the way to go for all of this pandemic and everything, but we are looking for options how we are going to show this project. We need to finish it. We are on a first development state. We have recorded some videos and we have gone there 2 times, but we need to record more, and the project needs needs a little more process of development. So what we have done is that with our team, we have gone to the Paramo. We have been able to be close to these animals, and for now, I'm going to show you a video that when you put your headset, it's a video you see, and it's an experience that you are not going to find easily on your normal day. And I think this is the value of virtual reality. I think it takes you to places where you are not able to be in a regular basis, and um, takes you to a place or puts you on the feet of someone may be an animal or a human, but puts you on their feet and shows you the way the world as they see it. So as you see here, this is a video we had in 360, and this is one of these birds that was attracted by the camera. uh, we were not able to be here while we were recording this, but because it was dangerous. But we were lucky enough that the bear was interested in the camera and tried to grab it. So as you see, when you put your headset on, you can watch the bear, and look that he's going to climb this tree. And I'm going to, so he's coming up. And you are able, and you are going, with this experience, you are going to be able to have one of these animals, an extinct species, almost extinct species, very close to you, as you are not going to be able to do it in real life. If it wasn't for these technologies, we were not going to be able to have this experience. So look, he's climbing up, and he's going to get really, really close to you. And he's going to smell you and everything. So we want to continue with this project. We want to get collaboration to continue with this project, and if you like it, we can talk about it. I'm going to put you your. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Juan. That was really an amazing story, and incredible how the ambient bear affects all of us, and how we need to take care of him. And with these virtual reality experiences, we can express the importance of these uh, ambient like environments, natural environments that Colombia has and that everyone has to take care.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, I have a question for you. Like, now finally see the video, and when I can see very close with my phone. I can see the face of the bear. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like. Mhm.
For now, we when you put the headset on, you're going to be able to be on the paramo. You're going to be like 3 meters high, and the bird comes, and you're going to be very, very close to it, as it is not going to be possible in any other way. For now, we have it on YouTube just for promotional purposes, but we really want to get this so people that have the headset on may be able to watch it. And if you don't have the headset, you will be able to watch it with your mobile phone or an iPad or something like that. but we really want to expand the experience so everyone may be able to watch it, but more about, it's not more about the experience, but it's the to understand the importance of these species and what does it mean for all of us if it goes extinct. So that's what we want to have as a special message in our project.
Wow. Someone have a questions for Juan in the audience? Need to press the button
Question,
0.
question.
Camilo, want to talking? Or no,
Daniel?
you need to unmute your mic for make a question. Yes, you need to unmute.
Andres Burbano has a question.
Me hace cover. Okay. Andrés.
Juan Manuel, which is your timeline to achieve your project? Do you have any timeline that you have to accomplish?
Our timeline has changed dramatically this year, but we really want to get this project going. So I really want to finish it at the middle of 2021, maybe to have the full project running and finished with all the. I think we need to 3 more trips or 2 or 3 more trips to this place to have all the videos and all the recording we will need, and then pass to the post-production process that I think it will need around a month and a half or 2 months. So I think it would be great if we get to have this project in the middle of 2021.
We have another question from Lina